Okay, here is our second video. And we're going to review 2 new letters and then talk about the other letters that we learned this week and last week. So the first letter that we have was the letter D. D, dog, D. D, dog, D. So I have my big echo, and I want you to say D, dog, D. D, dog, D. Very good. So we have the letter. This is the uppercase, this is the lowercase. The picture, and then D. D, the D sound. My next letter is S, snake, S. S, snake, S. Your turn. S, snake, S. Okay, if you look, here's your capital or uppercase. Here's your lowercase, your picture, and then the sound is S. Okay? All right. So let's practice all of our letters, and then we're going to start to work on handwriting with the S, snake, S, and the D, D, dog. All right, so just like always, I'll say the letter, picture, and sound, and then you're going to repeat when you see echo. Okay, so do this at home. Here we go. D, dog, D. D, dog, D. S, snake, S. S, snake, S. G, game, G. G, game, G. A, apple. A, apple. C, cat, K. C, cat, K. T, top, T. T, top, T. I, oh, I messed up on that one. I, itch, I. I, itch, I. B, bat, B. B, bat, B. N, nut, N. N, nut, N. O, octopus, ah. O, octopus, ah. M, man, M, man, F, fun, F, fun, U, up, U, up, Great job. Now I have all of the letters up here on my pocket chart that we've been over. Then we just saw all the pictures. Now I removed the pictures and I just put the letter cards up here. Okay, so let's point. I'll point to one and then you can tell me the letter and the sound. Well, the picture too, I'm sorry. Letter, picture, sound. F, fun, F, right? A, apple, ah. G, game, G. S, snake, S. A, apple, ah. All right, let's try this. Now I'm going to say what letter belongs to this sound. So I'm going to give you a sound and then you're going to say the letter. Okay, and before I get my pointer out to that letter, see if you can name the letter before me. Okay, so what letter says K? Can you beat me? Right. C, cat, k. Next one. What letter says Can you beat me? Right. U, up, What letter says B? B, bat, B. Two more. What letter says I? I, itch, I. Last one. What letter says aw? O, octopus, ah. Very good. All right, let's go through them really quick, okay? Here we go. B, bat, B. C, cat, k. D, dog, d. F, fun, f. G, game, g. M, man, m. N, nut, n. S, snake, s. T, top, t. A, apple, a. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, up, umbrella. Okay, and if you notice, these are like yellow cards. These are the pink cards. Remember, the pink cards are the vowels. Vowels are special. They say two sounds. Right now, we are just learning the short vowel sound. The ones up here are called consonants. Okay? All right, I'm going to pause it for a minute. All right, I added my vowels, and we're going to do our vowel extension. Extension means to drag it out, okay? So here we go. I'm going to say A, say the sound, apple. I, itch. O, octopus. U, up. So when we see the vowels, then we're going to stretch out that sound. Okay? Did a great job. Okay, now we're going to practice writing skywriting. So you don't need to get a pencil yet and a paper. We will in a minute. But skywrite just means we're going to use our hand. And this is where you can stand up. Okay, stretch your legs. And we're going to skywrite our letters, which is the D, dog, D, and the S, snake, S. So we'll start with the D, dog, D, and we're going to worry about that lowercase. Okay, when you are doing the skywrite, you're going to watch me first, and I kind of just shake out my arm and get ready to go. And then I'm going to extend my arm straight. I'm going to do 2 fingers. Okay, so with the D, okay, it is a plain line round letter, and it starts on the plain line. Point at the plain line and go back and down around to the grass line, all the way back up to the sky line, trace back down to the grass line. D, dog, D. D, dog, D. All right, so shake out your arm, and I would like for you to stand up. Stretch out your arm. Do 2 finger point. Okay, D is a plain line round letter. It starts on the plain line, just like the C. Point to the plain line. Go back, down and around the grass line, all the way back up to the sky line, trace back down to the grass line. D, dog, D. Okay, all right, and let's practice our S. Okay, so let's watch me first, and then you can practice with me. Okay, so I'm going to shake out my arm, loosen up here a little bit, and then S is a plain line round letter. Point to the plain line, trace back and it curves in. It goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake, S. S, snake, S. We're doing the lowercase s. Okay, let's try it again. Now your turn. Stand up, shake it out. Okay, this is the lowercase. It is a plain line round letter. Starts on the plain line. Point to the plain line, trace back, and it curves in and goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake, S. Perfect. Okay, now let's get our paper and pencil out, and we're going to practice writing the D and the S. The D and the S. So have your paper, your pencil, and here we go. I have my marker and ready to go. D is a plain line round letter. Starts on the plain line just like the C. Point to the plain line, go back and down around to the grass line, all the way back up to the sky line, trace all the way back down to the grass line. D, D, dog. If you need to pause this, you go ahead. I want you to write it. Put a space. We'll do another one. This is a D. D is a plain line round letter. It starts like the C. Point to the plain line. Go back. So we're going to go back, down and around to the grass line, all the way back up to the sky line. Trace back down to the grass line. D, D, dog. One more. Space. D is a plain line round letter. It starts on the plain line just like the C. Point to the plain line. Okay, go back, down and around to the grass line, all the way back up to the sky line. Trace all the way back down to the grass line. D, D, dog. Next letter we're going to write is the S. S, snake, S. So S is a plain line round letter. It's going to start on the plane like the C. Okay? Point to the plain line, trace back, and it curves in and goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake, S. Do a space. We'll write it again. S is a plain line letter. Starts on the plain line just like the C. Point to the plain line, trace back, and it curves in and goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake, S. If I'm going too fast, pause and get caught up. I'm going to do a space. I'm going to write S again. It's a plain line round letter. It starts on the plain line like the C. Point to the plain line, trace back, and it curves in and goes back again and lands on the grass line. S, snake, S. So we practiced writing the new letters we learned today, the S and the D. Great job. Thanks for doing that with me. And we're going to go off onto our third video. Bye, everybody.